Okay, I will start because I mainly use ChatGPT, but I will go through some of the other AI. Okay, but most of the time I use ChatGPT because I pay for it, and it's
What about DeepSeek? Do you use?
DeepSeek sometimes it does not it cannot connect. I mean, the too many people going into the server, and then sometimes you are unable to use it at all.
Oh.
Okay, that is the problem of DeepSeek. Although it's free, okay, but you cannot. Sometimes it, you cannot use it. Okay,
Okay.
okay, that is a problem. But ChatGPT, you pay $20 per month. I think it's quite worth it lah. For so far, from my experience, of course, I prefer my subscribe Gemini Pro or Perplexity. So I don't know you Perplexity. I use once a while Gemini Pro, but most of the time I use ChatGPT. Okay. So this workshop mainly using ChatGPT. Okay. Okay, so if you have ChatGPT, you can open up and then you under Explore GPT. Okay, you can see that this screen where you can create a GPT where you can put the name, description, instruction, your upload files. Okay, so I'll give you an example of what I created before. I created okay. Okay, under edit, you can see that put a name consistent matter physics diagnostic assessor. The description, okay, is we create 10 diagnostic grids in consistent matter physics with explanation and feedback, and then I put all those instruction, very long, but okay, I have put all those words here, example inside GitHub that I will share to you later, so that you can copy and paste. Okay, this is what I come up with. Okay.
Dr. Woon, how to come to this page?
How to come to this page? Okay. The very first thing, if you have ChatGPT, then you have to explore GPT, then create a new one so you can configure whatever information on here.
Oh.
Okay, whatever information on here.
But what I see is different from yours.
You can show me what you have.
ChatGPT.com.
Yeah, ChatGPT.com.
Hi, Dr. Woon.
Hi.
That yours one is paid version, is it?
My version is paid version. Yes. I'm
So
not
maybe
sure
different
whether
from others.
I'm not so sure whether you are not paid version, whether you have accessed it or not.
I think
But I
not
think
paid version
everything
don't have.
nowadays, ChatGPT can give everything a free trial, so you should be able to access. You should be able to access and create it, because I do not know for sure. But I have it. I use it to do some teaching lah. Okay. So you have it. Okay. Then you can subscribe. You can create your own personal assistant. Okay. The GPT is a personal assistant.
Yeah, go ahead. Dr.
Okay,
Woon.
okay.
I think what we have is only the tab ask anything. Cannot configure like what you have just shown us.
Okay. This is a paid version. Okay. But if I show you what pay version can do first, okay? Okay. If you don't have pay version, then it will be, the ability will be somewhat limited. You have pay version, then you can configure it. It's just 20 USD per month. I think it's quite cheap. And USD is going down. Well, at the time I got it, okay, maybe the price increase. So here, the first thing is you should put your learning outcome. You have performance, copy and paste. First learning outcome, second learning outcome is 1, 3, and 4. In this case, okay, and then this is standard and this is standard, okay, where this asks 10 questions, okay, ask student to choose the right question, right answer, and the learning outcome based on Bloom taxonomy, multiple choice questions, okay. So if correct, you praise the student, okay. If then you expand the right answer, okay. So it's quite a long one. If not, you can copy and paste the whole thing this year into Gemini Pro or Perplexity. Then you able to generate question for you, okay. But you need always copy and paste lah. Okay, this is set up here. Okay. So basically, yeah, this one, and then the rest is your learner outcome. You put in the middle. Okay. So for pay version, conversation starter can be like create question on about first, second, third, and fourth. And then knowledge, where it is powerful, the GPT can read and understand the textbook. These are 2 textbooks I have for this course. So upload inside. So the GPT can ask question based on the learner outcome that match the textbook. Okay, that is power of it. So you upload it, then you can configure it. So usually when I want to test the student, so during class whether student have achieved a certain level understanding of a first learning outcome, I just create a question on first learning outcome. So and for ChatGPT, you have a different version, 4.0, which I don't like it. In Poser, I always use the highest level, for example, instant thinking. So that it can think through the question and answer, and read through documents, so that it come up with a better question. Of course, here you got standard and extended thinking. I think standard should be fine. When you put extended thinking, the ChatGPT will give 2 different questions for student to answer. So I think the 5.1 thinking, I think is very good already. Okay. So in this case, I can...
Nice. Let's start a 10-question quiz focused on the first learning outcome. Bands, free electrons, block, conductivity, classification of solids, etc.
By here, okay, read aloud. So the ChatGPT can read the question. So student choose A, B, C, D. Okay. So for example, choose B, for example. Okay. So the question will be increasing difficult if the answers are kept correct. So it is progressively more and more difficult questions. Okay. So you keep up increasing until 10 questions, and then you assess whether student is understand the first learning outcome sufficiently. Okay, this is one of the very good way of pre-testing student understanding of for each learner outcome. And then I have written, I will share the GitHub link. I have written the prompt engineering, everything here, example here in the GitHub, which I will share later. Okay, so this is the first example I want to show you. The second example, this is called diagnostic assessor. The second example I want to show you is you can do a diagnostic for at the end of each classes. Okay. So what you do is, for example, I'll generate 5 multiple choice questions based on attack picture with increasing difficulty and let students choose the answer and then provide feedback one by one. So this is my probe. So for example, this one, okay, what I do is I also has okay, where I need to add some slide. Where's my slide? Teaching slide. Okay. For example, I have a finished teaching a course on quantum physics. For example, I want to test certain section of the lecture. So I can copy and paste some section of the slide and then put inside ChatGPT and to create question. For example, something simple. Okay, for example, this one, for example, okay. I copy this one, I paste on here. Okay, you can paste up to 10 picture inside. Okay. Copy. So at the end of each class, if I got 5 to 10 minutes, I will actually copy and paste some of the slide inside ChatGPT and then print this prompt and then ask it to generate a few questions so that to test student understanding. So so we will also increasing difficulty so that students actually really focus, wrap up what they have learned in the class. Okay. So for the B. Okay. So for example, okay, which with increasing difficulty. So you can go student whether they understand the lecture or not. I think students like it a lot. Okay, at least they can have an immediate feedback of their understanding. Okay, this one example, and I have put it here. Some of the example, what the question will be increasing more difficult. Okay. So using this probe, I think this one it can use whatever AI as you can access. Okay.
Dr. Woon,
Yes.
I want to check this one. The student is look exactly what we see now, or is how? Like just now, there's a question and then reply A, B, C, D.
Yes.
So the student will answer A, B, C, D, then it will get the feedback immediately.
Yes.
Like that,
Student need to answer need to in the class and choose A, B, C, D lah. I mean they just say what's the answer, raise your hand, A, or B, or C, or D. Then you just choose the answer that most of student will choose.
So they have to like log into here to choose, or this
No. You demonstrate. You create the own. You in lecture with projection. Okay. After you got 5-10 minutes left, you want to see whether student understand or not. Okay. So you just copy paste some of the section that you're interested. Then you put this probe. So it generate here. Then you ask the student what is the answer.
Means you open your page like this.
Yes. Then if most students choose a wrong answer, then discuss why it is wrong answer.
This is for the live demo, not the offline that do it anytime now.
Yeah, live demo. Okay. Usually it's good to show student how to do it and use it in the classroom. I mean, live demo is always better. Okay, because you don't know whether student will use it or not.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, this is another example. Any more questions? Okay, so I have written down. The next, okay. I create a very powerful AI. Okay. But the probe, let me see. The meta expert, I call it meta expert, can be used to solve whatever problems, technical problems at the undergraduate level the student has encountered. Okay, so this is the whole prompt engineering. Okay, of course you do have a ChatGPT. You also can use this prompt engineering for other AI also. It can make it more very powerful. So for example, most students find it very difficult for some of the courses very difficult. For example, quantum mechanics 2. So how to help students on quantum mechanics 2 or highly mathematical courses, highly abstract courses. So students can use meta expert as a teaching tools, okay, for those difficult courses. For example, quantum mechanics 2 question, exam question. So close here. So student can print screen the exam questions. You now to put inside the meta expert to provide solution of step-by-step solution. Okay, so let me show you. But this as a problem, student can have a shortcut. Okay. Student get shortcut to get the answer. So let me turn on meta expert. So usually I will probe it, okay? So whatever tutorial question they have, okay, they copy and paste, and then it give you step-by-step answer. Oops, I should use 4.1. So in this case, student have no question, no excuse not to look through the problem set in the textbook or the problem set they are given to the student. Okay. That also means that if you introduce this one, this means that you cannot give student bring home homework, or else they will just give you an answer. But for students who know how to use it and want to learn, this is absolutely very powerful tool to learn problem solving. Okay, so this is the exam question given by Hamza. Okay, so I'll do some pro engineering. So you will think of the solution and then provide the answer. So thinking, I think, should be enough already. Any beyond that is a bit too much for undergraduate. So we take 1 or 2 minutes to think. So eventually, 1 minute and 52 seconds. So you work up step-by-step solution. Okay, for the questions. Okay, so this is a very good tool for students to use as not a shortcut but a learning. Okay, you can see it gives a step-by-step solution. Find the eigenvalues, eigenvectors. You verify the answer. Very powerful.
This meta expert is a model inside ChatGPT or what?
Oh, it is
If
it is things that are created for me. Okay.
you created
is the large language model with specific prompt engineering. Okay. So, for example, you use this prompt engineering. Okay. You can use it in anywhere, using Gemini, using Perplexity. I don't know, we're using other AI. For example, okay, I'll copy this one. Let's put Gemini Pro. Oh.
mean it's like some model that you give instruction to that model, so everything you use that to
Yeah,
create person.
I how to say, I give a framework how to
You give a framework to what you
reason,
want.
how to reason, okay, in the system so that it performs better than a normal large language model. If you're not giving a certain method to reason, it might not give you as good answer as you want. So in this case, okay, I say you are a meta expert in Star Trek universe, extremely clever expert. You need ability to cooperate with multiple experts, such as expert problem solving, expert manipulation, expert accessories, to tackle any task and solve any complex problem. So this is a thing that I copy and paste and look through some papers that I publish, how to make best use of a large language model. So I will say, very consult expert include 709 to spot data for confirmation, because there is a study published on paper where you use Star Trek universe, or you put this one that can make your answer to be significantly more correct. Okay, maybe 99% you get correct answer, but this will result in 99.99% correct answer.
So it means you copy all these things and then you create the meta expert in your ChatGPT.
You copy this thing, okay, then the large language model will act as the meta expert, for example in Gemini. Okay, so I'll copy this one. Also you can do this. Okay,
but you copy to where?
Whatever large language model, large language model, you should be able to work. But I mainly use ChatGPT lah. Okay.
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 Okay. Think first.
Okay. Any more question? Any question? Okay. You can use Gemini, whatever. Up to you. Okay. So this will create a schematic answer for any tutorial, any question in the textbook. And in 99%, okay, are correct lah. Okay. If you use Math 5.1, 5.2 thinking, I think it's very good already. Okay, very good. Okay, this is a meta expert that you can introduce to the student, or you can use it for yourself if you do not want student to know. But this kind of thing is known quite publicly already. I mean, when you read some paper, you already see how to do it better. Okay. So meta expert, and the other one is for each courses. Okay. You can create a AI tutor. Okay. Also show how to design AI tutor. Okay. So basically also learning outcome here. Okay. You put this probe. Okay. With a memory capability, because you need to know how student actually answer a question. So this can be personalized to the student. Okay. So then this learning outcome or whatever the course content, you copy and paste and arrange a learning outcome. Then you put some how you should ask questions, engage student with probing question when they seek answer, encourage them to articulate concept in their own words for better understanding without providing direct answer. So tailor your explanation, examples, and unlock to the student learning level. Okay, assuming that lack of knowledge in quantum mechanics, electromagnetism, this you can actually you can actually design yourself, see on the specific tuition you have, okay? Because when I teach the class, some students are forgetting electromagnetism, forgetting quantum mechanics, forgetting thermodynamics, so that's why I design such that you have this information inside, okay? Construct low-stake test and diagnostic multiple choice question to assess student understanding and provide feedback explanation to foster deep comprehension. Ensure student can apply and discuss this concept confidently. So I also create some example. Where's my, okay, here in GitHub, for example, so you can upload your lecture note, whatever, also here. So for example, students don't know how to learn condensed matter physics, so they can ask the AI. Okay, if you give the understanding, okay. So it is this for students to explore themselves, okay. So ask whatever question they want, okay. So you wouldn't give directly the answer, you will guide the student to understand the topic. And I think 1 or 2 times I asked students to upload what they have conversed using AI tutor, okay. So as assessment, I mean just 5 to 10 marks only, okay. So they students actually learn how to use AI, how to, I want to see what kind of question the student ask also. So this is one example, can be used as assessment, okay, where students have participate in this AI learning with AI, okay. One example. Another one I find it also very good is it should be implemented for all final projects. So using the prompt engineering, because usually for final project we have rubric already given to student already. So they have report. So student can use this act as my supervisor, grade my assignment according to the rubric. Be critical, ensure assignment accuracy and correctness with citation from reputed journal. So student can upload their report, the final report here, and then use extended thinking better, okay, because lots of words, extended thinking always the best. So you take about 7 minutes. So you give it a score, 3, 2, 1, and add together. This is for students to use, okay, so that they can improve it based on the mistake they make inside the report. So at the end, I adjust it to be 2 out of 5 marks, which is D, final report. So biggest scientific issue, then student can actually correct all those mistakes, okay, and then correct all the mistakes and then put it again and then reassess again. So student can actually improve their final report so that there is no some sort of big mistake, glaring mistake. Because sometimes students are afraid to approach a lecturer or not enough time to get a feedback from a lecturer. So one way of student is to use this one, okay, so that you can improve the final year report. So this final report, okay, is 2/5, but when assessed by lecturer is A. So you see a difference. Okay, I do recommend using this one for all the final year report. This is a very good example. Okay, as a final year report, another way of will help improve the final year report. Another way is using AI assist data analysis for lab data. So how do I start? If a student has some example of data, okay, they can upload in the ChatGPT and ask it to find the best fit curve. So this is one way of incorporating AI in the lab, where, for example, okay, based on attached data, so the student will upload the data, okay, do a non-linear regression to find the parameters and uncertainty. So he said this is a damped pendulum oscillation. So student attach the data. So the AI will analyze everything of this data. Okay, where let's see, do I have them? I'll try to find the origin data. Oops. Nope. So whatever the so once the data upload, they can analyze the data and then provide the equation, what is the parameters and what is the uncertainty, R square, everything, and then plot it for you. This is power of AI. So look like, and data analysis AI can do quite well nowadays for the undergraduate level. So you want to incorporate into your some of the third year how to use AI for data analysis. This is one example. Okay. So you want to teach machine learning, as long as you got data. Okay. You can use this for run machine learning analysis based on data and write a short report describing the correlation. So the data is coming from this paper. Okay, the paper that I published quite a while ago, 2018. So I have the raw data here. I just upload the raw data inside the ChatGPT and then put this prompt. Then can take a minute to do all correlation analysis, connect metrics, and then the best linear. Choose the best machine learning to find the best fitting. Okay. Something that you can't do at 2018, now you can do it. Okay. But also check whether you can do a higher level, but it unable. High level based on that paper, it can unable, you just give a wrong answer. So for basic machine learning, I think data analysis, this can be incorporated in a third year level. If you want to incorporate AI inside as a lab, is one good example. So another thing is I want to show is any more question before I move to the next one? Any more questions?
Dr. Woon, actually I'm not sure if I missed that you first one making YouTube as interactive content, that one you have covered.
Oh, the one no you cover. I did not cover. I just want to consider AI first before I move to anything first. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anything? Okay. No. Next, I will use AI toolkits for video and audio generation. Okay. I've written something. Okay. From now I find notebook LLM. Okay, I'm spelling wrong. Okay, we click this one. Okay, you come to here. Because for example, Yunnan require you to have video preview of your course, so you can always upload your lecture note. Okay, on here, then you video overview, you generate video overview. So for example, can generate video overview, okay, or audio overview, but I prefer generate video overview. So you can see that, okay.
Okay, let's dive in. Quantum physics.
So this is audio.
You hear that term,
generate video.
and maybe your mind.
Okay, so it take a while to generate. Take about half an hour or half an hour. So I wouldn't go through the whole process. You just click very user friendly.
So the video you created got sound one.
Yeah, got sound, got video. I'll show you an example. Okay. So for example, that have used notebook LLM to create it is, for example, is this one.
All right, let's dive right in. We're about to.
This got style because okay, this got style one. Okay, I'll just show you. It give you all those. It give you all the overview of quantum physics power life. Is one. Is a slide. A lot of slide. I just put inside. I want to generate overview. So.
Say about one of the biggest challenges.
You're able to generate an overview for your course. Okay. So this is one example. Audio, video, audio also possible. Okay. For example, generate audio also using notebook LM. Then I put in Spotify. Okay, for students to listen. Okay, during the bus, whatever. Okay. So notebook LM is very useful. Okay, but you are limited to 3 video or 3 audio per day. But this is enough for you already. As long as you got quality slide, you upload it, then you got quality video out. Okay. Another thing is another application is in video. Okay, you want to use a free, but you have limited minutes per month. Okay, but I have a paid version, so I can explore a lot of things where I can create a avatar of me. Okay, I want avatar of me, and then I like some script, what I want to say. Okay, follow exactly script below, and then the avatar will speak on my behalf. Okay, for example, thank you for being here. My name is associate. This is my avatar. I just put myself inside, and then I script it. So you're able to generate the video of me and my sound. Okay.
The one that you are showing, you are talking, that one actually you not film yourself, is it?
I create a
Script then.
I script it and I use me as avatar because I create avatar, which you video it using webcam whatever, and then you speak something. Then the AI, the LM, the generated AI will actually extract the sound and then can speak on your behalf.
Just now, when you say the notebook LM to generate the video, is let's say you put your slide in and then it create the video.
Yes.
So it will have the narrative on the words that you put in the slide, or it will have.
No, it won't not.
So it will make some picture or image based on what you wrote there.
The AI will find the best way to summarize the video overview.
So not exactly like just turning your PPT into video. It's not that.
For LM, you just turn your whatever lecture note into a video. Okay, overview, only overview. Okay, rubbish in, rubbish out. I tell you. So as long as you have a good slide, then you have a good overview. Get that
Depends on the
slide,
input.
then you get that thing lah. Okay. So this will usually give you a 7 to 8 minutes of video overview. Okay, which I think very good. Very good. Is free. But of course you have no control AI control. But this one you have control. You can script it. You can edit it. Okay, you can edit the sound, edit the script when it is spoken wrongly. Okay, but you need to pay 1,000 ringgit per month, per year, in order to use this . Okay, so for example, for video I can check and then edit whatever mistake or error here. So this is script, but you need to pay this. I think you need to pay about 1,000 ringgit per year, to use this ability. Okay. And what else? But for free one, you use notebook LM is good enough. Okay. Of course, for in video also, I can create some video of overview of also of a certain topic. Okay. By using AI, but I think you can do the same with LM also. I think LM is better, in my opinion. Okay. So example on here. So this AI assists video audio generation. And of course, there are open air higher education community where you can have a lot of people, where people share a lot of different ideas on how to use AI in teaching. So you can sign in and join them under education, higher education. Okay, people have what have they done, how did they use it, what problem they have. So there's a lot of information, and also event in the past or whatever. Okay, you can look through to get some information. So okay, of course I also written a long paper on how to embed AI in undergraduate physics. Okay, written some example already and some of the study. Okay, you can actually look, and maybe you want to incorporate some of the idea written here. Okay. Okay. So all here is related to AI. Upstairs is not. Okay. Any questions? I will share the recorded video and this GitHub later to everyone.